Cookies, a word derived from its Dutch root meaning little little cake. Birthed in 7th century Persia and used then on as a way to win over the hearts and minds of both friend and foe, cat and dog, and even YouTuber and journalist. Unfortunately, not all of us are equipped to deal with its sugary goodness and are left out in the cold, banished from life's perpetual cookie party. But fear not, my friends, your exile ends today. What's up, guys? This is Josh, and today we're going to be doing a
healthy cookie.
Healthy cookie, and that's because you can't have a real cookie.
No.
This is John. I think a few of you would probably know him as, what was that channel?
TLD.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. So
I like food too, though.
He does like food.
You guys make some awesome stuff that I can't eat half the time.
And most of the time he's filming it, so he has to watch us eat this food, and it's just kind of torture. So we figured, why not make a healthy cookie on today, or yesterday would have been National Cookie Day.
Yeah, so we're gonna do in honor of that. I know you guys have probably seen tons and tons of cookie recipes.
Decadent.
So we're gonna mix it up and bring a healthier option. And this is good because maybe you're a cookie addict and you gotta have your cookie fix. And this might be an option that you can reach to, grab as a snack, throw in your bag, kind of get you through the middle of the day hump before dinner, and also give you some energy and process because these things are packing some punch.
I usually eat them by the sleeve. So usually in a cookie you think sugar, flour, and maybe even oatmeal, chocolate chips, but you can't have any of that.
Nope, so we're gonna try to replicate that to an extent, but not really try to mimic like a cookie. This is gonna be more of like an energy bar type deal. So we've got hemp hearts or hemp seeds. Those are super packed with good fats that are gonna help your brain and they give you a little buzz. We got almond flour, coconut flour, almond butter, which I could eat by the pound. And then we got some little additions here that are gonna help sweeten it up without really getting that sugar in there.
Bring some more flavor to the cookie as well. So we have xylitol here instead of sugar.
Yeah, it's gonna be similar to like stevia, a more natural sweetener. It's gonna kind of bring out some of that bitterness of the cacao nibs that we got here. So this is really hardcore. There is some other options though, depending on what level you wanna go. So there's like 65% cacao. And basically, the higher percentage of cacao you go, the more bitter and less sweet it's gonna be. So with this, we're gonna try and balance it out with some honey. We got some xylitol, a little bit of cinnamon. But if that's a little too hardcore for you, you can kind of mix up the chocolate. And even then, it's still gonna be considerably less than your normal average cookie.
So rounding out the ingredients, we have some ghee here, which is just clarified butter. It's gonna bring some creaminess to the cookie. We have some baking soda, cinnamon, and then some sea salt.
And ghee is freaking awesome because it really brings that like butteriness to the cookie that I can't really have. So if you're kind of dairy sensitive, that's actually a really good option that you can use in your food. And it's also super healthy for you.
So next up, this is really easy. All we have to do is get our mixing bowl, take all the ingredients, dump them in, and we're gonna hand mix them. So make sure you wash your hands first. So first up, we have a half cup of hemp hearts, 1/4 cup of almond meal, 1/4 of a cup of coconut flour, 1/4 of a cup or 4 tablespoons of almond butter, 2 tablespoons of xylitol, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 of a cup of cacao nibs, 1 tablespoon of ghee, 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt, 1 tablespoon of Manuka honey, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 egg, and to take this over the top, we're gonna add 20 drops of vanilla stevia and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now dig in and mix that bitch up. Now I'm using an ice cream scoop just to keep it all even, but you could just as easily use a teaspoon. Go ahead and form all your cookies, and at this size, we should be looking at about 8 to 10 cookies. Now with your standard run-of-the-mill cookie, you usually form the dough into a ball and just put it on your cookie tray and bake it away. These we want to form into their flattened cookie shape before we bake them. Pop it in the oven at 350 and in 10 to 12 minutes, cookie.
So now we got them on a cookie rack and we let these sit for an additional 10 to 15 minutes to really let them sit in. If you got trigger happy and jumped into those too quickly, your cookies are gonna crumble all over your face, and not in a good way. Now before we taste test these, I'm obviously a health conscious freak over here. And what's better than one? Let's make it 2. Mr. MacMixing all the way from Arizona. It's actually not that far.
Hello.
Not that far.
But these are approved on Dom's menu. He's gonna taste test them and let us know what he thinks. So let's dive in. Oh man.
Pretty good. Holy crap.
The honey, the salt.
It has enough of that sweet to take off the edge, like fill that cookie craving.
Yeah.
But you're just gonna get energy.
Yeah, these are a great like pre-workout snack too for those of you guys doing the gym thing.
I can see these as kind of like a power bar alternative. Just have a nice texture in the mouth. They're pretty good though.
Yeah, because let's not kid ourselves. I'm not gonna try to fool you that these are gonna replace a chocolate chip cookie because that's a lie. But if you do have that sweet tooth and you want an alternative,
great option. And it'll get you all the way to dinner if you need like an afternoon snack.
yeah, some people kind of reach for that coffee or extra bit of caffeine. This is actually has a lot of natural energy out of the hemp hearts, out of the almond butter. So it's really gonna fuel you and kind of also help that craving as well. So thanks for coming, Dom.
Thank you for having me.
If you guys missed any of that, we'll have the full recipe linked down below. If you guys want to see me on video more, let me know by hitting that like button. Dom, what do they get?
You get a big high five to your face.
Virtual high five.
Virtual high five to your face.
It was close.
Yeah.
No, hold on.
A for effort.
They get a virtual high five to your face.
Anyways, guys, I will catch you in the next one.